and girls, welcome back to Kennesaw Elementary. My name is Hannah Grace.
My name is Will Nichols. Today is February 28, 2018. Our special rotation is Day F.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. This week's pledge is being led by Ms. Rita Sells' first grade class. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for today's moment of silence. Remember. Shh.
Now it's time for our KS pledge. We are KS kids. Each day we promise to work, learn, and be the best we can. We will believe in ourselves and try our best. We will be respectful and trustworthy even when no one is watching us.
We promise to be a part of our Kennesaw Elementary School vision,
empowering and engaging young thinkers.
Now it's time for our Wednesday moment with our counselor, Miss Norris.
Good morning, Kennesaw Elementary. We are still talking about our character word for the month, compassion. And just a reminder that when we have compassion, we feel sympathy for someone, and then we get involved. Sometimes we get involved directly, and other times we might send something like cards or money or gifts to help people in need. And compassion is more than just feeling sympathy. It also involves doing something that helps somebody else. And it's important to remember that part of being compassionate is taking the time to notice others and how they are doing. And one way that we can do this is by focusing on other people's facial expressions, so how they look. So for example, this little boy, he looks kind of like angry or frustrated, right? He's kind of pulling on his hair. I think we've all felt this way, like we just don't really feel good. We might feel sick. She's got a thermometer. And he just looks kind of like really upset, maybe really sad, maybe he got hurt. And when you see people showing these types of emotions, you can stop and think about how you feel sometimes when you're making a face like that. Think about how you could ask that person how they're feeling, how they're doing, and then make sure that you're a good listener when they respond, and just don't talk and just listen to what they have to say. And then think about how you can help. So a lot of times just taking the time to ask somebody how they're doing and listening to them when they talk, that makes them feel better on its own. So let's all be very compassionate today.
Thank you, Miss Little. Now it's time. Thank you, Miss Norris. Now it's time for Little Moments with Miss Little.
Good morning, Kennesaw Elementary students, staff, and parents. Welcome. I hope everyone had a great morning. It's a rainy one out there. I just want to take a moment. I know Miss Howard had mentioned the Lost and Found, but please, please, please go by the Lost and Found. There are so many great jackets in there. There's some shirts, there's some water bottles, there's some lunch boxes. Some of the things you may have to look through, but if it's hanging, try to keep it hanging unless it's yours. But definitely take a moment. Teachers, let your students go by maybe after lunch or before lunch and look through Lost and Found, because we have a lot of items that need to make their way home. Let's see, we have a special birthday. You said today is February 28th, correct?
Yes.
Here we go. So, special birthdays today on February 28th. Happy birthday to Gabe Anderson and Jeremiah Marzette. Oh, I'm sorry. Miss Little is all the way in March. It's not Gabe and Jeremiah's birthday yet. Miss Little has to get to the top of the calendar. Happy birthday to Titus Copen, Eric Gerlaw, and Chloe Hayes. I hope all three of you have a wonderful birthday, and after announcements, come by the front office to get your birthday pencils.
Thank you, Miss Little.
You're welcome.
We interrupt this broadcast with some breaking news.
Don't forget, for a $1 donation to Relay for Life, you can wear your PJs to school on Friday. I can't think of anything better than reading in my pajamas. Can you, Will?
Well, maybe a yummy snack, too. Now we have a special report from Paige Jones in Mrs. Ford's second grade class.
Students from Miss Doherty's and Miss Hardwick's second grade class spent some time exploring favorite African American authors. We thought it would be a good connection to share some of their thoughts on these authors, since Friday is Read Across America Day. Faith Ringgold was born in Harlem in New York City. Her book, Tar Beach, is about the dreams of an 8-year-old little girl who flies above the rooftop of her apartment building. We love this book because of its bright colors and textures in the illustrations. We also liked the main character was about our age. Donald Cruz. Night at the Fair was
was a favorite book because it showed us exactly what it was like to be at the fair. He used bright colors to keep our attention, and of course we all know a little something about Ashley Bryan. We love Beautiful Blackbird because it sends the message that we are all beautiful and what is on the outside is not important as what is on the inside. It teaches you to be yourself. Check out these authors in our media center.
Thank you all for joining us today. See you tomorrow, same time, same channel. This is your K&N News Team signing off. Choo choo!